Hello, everyone. I am here a little late. Sorry, y'all. I got carried away over on Periscope. It went on a little longer than I was expecting, but I am here and as I am every morning, Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and maybe on the weekends too. So thank you guys so much for joining me as you're coming in. Please feel free to like, comment, and share this out because let's be honest, y'all. I meet a lot of people who hate shopping online. I have a lot of people where they'll buy groceries online, they'll get a boo thing online, y'all order food online, we'll do all types of things online except for shop. And for me, it really doesn't make sense, especially as plus size women, why we don't shop online. There's one of three reasons why we don't shop online. And let's be serious about it. Because we actually don't know how to shop for our bodies. Good morning, love. Because we don't know how to shop for our bodies. We don't know how to shop for clothes. Or we're self-conscious and we don't trust ourselves doing either. Those are one of the three things. And so I just want to get a list of things that will help us understand the importance of shopping online as our best option. Not our only option, because you can shop in stores. But, hey Elle, hey Brandy, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you guys so much. And as you're coming in, like this, love this, share this out. Because there are so many plus size women who are stuck in their ways, thinking that there is only shopping in stores when shopping online is actually your best option, and we're going to talk about why. But allow me to introduce myself. My name is Cherry. I am a personal stylist, style educator, but more importantly, your new style BFF. And it is my mission to help you understand the importance of style when it comes to your life, because you can use style as a tool to get all types of success and reach all types of goals in your life by understanding the power of you, that inner gem that we mine and and that we dig and dig and dig to understand. Your personal style is the core of who you are, your personality, your gifts and talents, and how that all comes together and presents itself in the things that you wear and the way that you wear them. And so I'm the girl who's going to take you from frumpy and frustrated to fly and fabulous. I do that. And I specialize in plus size women because that is the experience I speak of, although I can help pretty much anybody. And so thank you guys for the likes, the loves, the hearts. And go again, share this out, because this list of 10 reasons shopping online for clothes is your best option. Why is it your best option? Let's discuss. 1, it is more convenient. Simply put, you don't have to put all these different steps to shop. It's as simple as you waking up, just like you wake up and you check your DMs and you check Facebook and you check Instagram. It's the same way you can wake up and go window shopping right there on your phone. You don't even have to get out of bed. You don't even have to look presentable because you're laying in bed just going ahead and shopping, as opposed to you got to put on some clothes. You have to think about, what's the easiest thing to put on, because you're going to be trying clothes on, taking stuff off, putting stuff back on, and understanding like, okay, I got to drive out there and I have to drive around, because sometimes the stores that you can shop at aren't near each other. So there's gas, clothes, probably makeup. I put on makeup when I go out. And so all these different stuff, and it's like you can stay in bed with the eye boogers and get your shopping done. It's so much more convenient. Number 2, it is actually cheaper. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a lot of times you will find things slightly cheaper online. Why? Because the company is already saving money by not having to pay. Javonda, thank you so much for joining me. And as you guys are joining me, if you have not watched me ever before, if you're watching from somewhere new, please tell me where you are watching from. I love to know where people are watching and listening from. My new gems, wherever you are, all over the world, I do appreciate you. And as you're coming in, please like this, please share this, please comment if you have any questions or any concerns about any of the things on this list, because I'm trying to convince y'all we don't have an option, y'all. It's becoming less and less of an option, so that we have to move online. I'll explain why later on this list. But It's cheaper also to shop online versus in store. Why? Because the company has no overhead cost. It just has to pay for a warehouse, whereas opposed to, thank you so much for the likes, the loves, and again, go ahead and share this out. And it doesn't have to pay for the building, the lights, the workers there, the fixtures, the clothing racks, the hangers, all that stuff, the ambiance, the music, whatever it is. They don't have to pay for all that. They just have to pay for a warehouse. And they pass those savings on to you. Hey, because we don't have to pay for this, it doesn't cost as much for us to actually sell this. And so they pass those savings on to you. So number 2, it's cheaper. Number 3, you have more options. Guys, this goes 2 different ways. So you have more options even from the traditional stores that you shop at, which we're going to talk about in another scope, why you shouldn't just shop at plus size stores. Christy Faith Copeland, thank you so much for joining me, honey. I am glad that you are watching me, and we're just talking about 10 reasons why shopping for clothes online is your best option. It is. And in many ways, it's your only option for certain reasons, especially as a plus size woman. Think about this, guys. There are probably like 3 to 7 different stores that you could shop at if you are lucky, if you live in a big city. Thank you for liking this. Thank you for loving this. And so there are only a few that you can shop on. I have a whole list of 100 websites. Can you think of 100 places in your city to shop for clothes? Don't even have that for straight size women. So plus size women, it's like, okay, plus size women have like a good 3 places on average in any given city or town, and that's good. Those are good odds. I grew up in a small town, so I think I think we had about 3 places as like. We had like 3 places as like big girls to shop for something in my hometown, and that was like at a good moment in time. Usually, nah. So it was probably like City Trends. What else? Now they have a Goodies there. You could shop at the Salvation Army. Good morning, Christy. Thank you so much. We could shop at the Salvation Army. Where else? Probably Walmart. Cato's. I'm not going to play them. Cato's. And so we have more than the usual, but most cities, most towns, especially if you're in smaller cities and towns, you don't have as many places. But I made a list of 100 that you can shop online right now in your bed without getting ready. Doesn't that seem like it's a lot better? That's because it is. Because you're stuck to what those places offer you. But as large as the web is, that's how large your options are to shop online. And so it makes more sense. If you have more options, you're more than likely going to find something that you actually like. Thank you guys for the likes, the loves, and go ahead and share this out. So understanding, like, if you're in the average size city or town, you really only have like 3 places to shop as a big girl. You have maybe 5 places to shop if you're not a big girl. And so shopping online is your best bet. Hey, Nicole, thank you so much for joining me. And it's where you can find more options. So it's more convenient, it's cheaper, you have more options, better customer service. Listen, this is no offense to anybody working in retail. I understand your plight. You have to deal with people all day who are ridiculous. I'm probably one of those ridiculous people. But if you understand, yes, a lot of slim pickings. Yes, even in Macy's, like, or you'll have, yeah, that's if you have a mall in your town. So that you're lucky if you get a Macy's. And so plus size women, sometimes we don't even have that. You may have a Raggedy Behind Torrid, but even that's not worth anything. Like, come on, it's more options online. bit.ly/100gem sites. bit.ly/100 GEMSITES. That's 100 where I tell you the size ranges, the price ranges, if they have coupon codes, what they are, and even sometimes, you know, maybe kind of the aesthetic. So if it's a little more trendy, if it's more classic pieces, formal wear, swimwear, shoes. Morning, honey. Thank you so much for joining me. Shoes up to a size 16, up to 8 inches, up to size 40, all that. Do you like yours, Christy? And if you live in a small town, the clothing style could be. So, let me just talk about my experience. Tina and Liz in New York City. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much for joining me from New York, Tina. I really do appreciate it. And we have this conversation every single morning at around 9. Now, mind you, I was a little late this morning. Y'all please excuse me. I was a little late this morning, but I'm here. So if you come back every single morning at around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday, I will be here talking about all these different things that you need to know as a plus size woman, as a straight size woman, as a woman who wants more for her life and wants more for her clothes. So that's where I am. So understanding, okay, so there are more incentives and better customer service. So you have the chat bots. You have their customer service that has to reply to you within 24 hours. Sometimes when I go into the store, brick and mortar, sometimes they're just busy doing all types of things. They can't really focus on me. See y'all in the comments, they're telling you come on, Christy, come on y'all for these reviews. If you want to know, let me type that in, bit.ly. Listen, y'all, didn't I outdo myself? And I'm working on coming out with another 100 in a few months. You know, I don't want to overload y'all, you know. I don't want to overload y'all on the websites just yet, because that's a lot to work through. It's going to take y'all a few months to work through that. And that's okay. That is okay. Okay, so I'm going to send that. And then I'm going to pin it. Boom. So that's where you want to go, so knowing your options. A lot of us don't know the options, and that's why I put the list together. Now, they grabbed it for a steal. I'm not going to lie to y'all. They grabbed it for a steal. But I think it was like $1 for like the first 48 hours. But y'all, isn't it worth much more than that? Listen, I didn't pay them. I didn't pay them to say anything. I didn't ask them to talk about it. But I know my work. And I know my work is good. And so understanding that even when you are going into these stores, brick and mortar stores, thank you for liking, thank you for loving, thank you for all of that. Thank you. Thank you, honey. I have like the goofiest laughs. I really do. But understanding, like, yes, much more. And so y'all, go to that link. I'm telling you, it is worth the investment. Think about this. When was the last time you can even name, I don't even know 100 people that I can name just like off the top, like rip. I can't even name 100 stores, period. Well, I can, but you know what I'm saying. The average person can't even name all 20 stores. How many stores do you have in your hometown? How many stores do you have in your hometown? How many stores do you have within an hour radius of you? I guarantee you it's not 100. It ain't. I got it right there. That's the convenience of shopping online, guys. But you know, don't hear it from me. Hear it from Christy and Elle. You know, they'll tell you. So there's more incentives. You can go to the chat box. You have customer service right there to talk to guide you through that. You'll have returns and all the other stuff. And so it also goes into more incentives. There we go, 1 or 2, and I gave you 100, and I'm working on volume number 2. I got you. That is why I am your style BFF. I got you. I'm going to make sure that whatever information I give you is not fluff. They are facts. I give you stone cold hard facts. And I'm going to tell you some statistics when we get further down the list. But more incentives. They are going to have more incentives. You can do free shipping. You can do free shipping to store. Free returns. You can have a discount if you buy more. You always have coupon codes online that you don't necessarily have in stores. Sometimes they do online only sales. How many times have you seen online only? Macy's may do an indoor, but then again, everybody ain't got Macy's. And you always have a coupon code for Macy's online if that's where you like to shop. But if you get my list, you'll have 100 places to shop. And most of them have coupon codes when you sign up. But I'm also going to have a workshop that I'm going to have some webinars. We're going to talk about that later. We're talking about my personal style subscription service. So you have access to all my courses, all the webinars, all the training, all the master classes, and contact with me. That's something else that you also can't get in person, but you can get online. I'm telling you, move online. That is your best option. Everything else is moving online. Who you can find the date to be your boo is moving online. That has exploded online and digitally, where you can order food, where you can have delivery. I used to get my groceries delivered to me from online when I lived in Chicago and it snowed, and I said, listen, my little southern heart can't you can see only count 2 near your house. When it was snowing, I was negative. I said, this is not my ministry. And because it's not my ministry, can't do it. So it's snowing, so I'm going to have these delivered. And so you can have anything happen and done for you online. Why not shop? Plus size women, we got to get out of this mindset that we are not going to be able to find clothes that fit us. Just like you are able to find everything else online, like Google and YouTube are amazing, the same can be said about clothing online. You have more options. Thank you for the likes and love, and please go ahead and share this out with your friends, family, followers, frenemies, whoever, because everybody needs to hear this. And so shopping online does give you more incentive and better customer service. Number 6, you don't have as much of a choice. Let me just keep it real with y'all. You don't have as much of a choice as you think you do. So understand that by the year 2020, 1 in 4 shopping malls, including strip malls, are going to be shut down and closed down. Let me say that again. 1 in 4. So 25% of all the shopping malls that you have right now that are in the US of A are going to be gone by the year 2022. That means your choice and being stubborn about not going to shop online, that choice is being taken away from you. Because remember, it's more convenient to shop online also for the manufacturers, for the people online who are selling these clothes. It's more expensive to have a brick and mortar. It's so easy to have a warehouse. You have all your clothes. You have little warehouses around the country. It's a lot less. You don't have to pay lights, workers, all that stuff. And so they're going to be gone, more and more of them, the more time goes along. And that number is only going to increase in the next 10 years because everything is moving digitally. So it forces you to not only understand your body, but it forces you to understand how to shop for your body. And that means you're not going to have as much choice. And you know what the first ones to go are? The ones that are always the first one to go. The plus size stores. The stores a big girl shop. And so if you think your Torrid and your Macy's and your JCPenney and or Sears is safe, it's not. By the time the year 2022 comes around, your shopping mall, your strip mall is going to be on the shopping block. That means those strip malls that also have the Ashley Stewarts and the Marshalls and stuff, gone. It's going to be gone. And so what are you going to do when you go from like you go from 2 to having none near your house? You have to drive an hour away to get your clothes now. You might as well shop online. It's the easier, more sensible approach. That way, even if on that list of 100 at bit.ly/100 gem sites, even if some of those go out of business within the next year or two, what is the likelihood that all 100 of those stores are going to go out of business? Slim to none. But it is more than likely that I'll be able to add another 100 stores that are online almost exclusively in the next 5 years. And understand that. Understand that, guys. It is about knowing the truth, your options that are coming. The options that are coming to you are not going to be in person, but they will be online. Are you ready to jump ahead of the curve? So not waiting until 2022 when you don't have a choice. Doing it now. Shopping online now. Getting your stuff right now on now. So 1 in 4 shopping malls will be closed by 2022. And so what does that mean? The plus size stores are the first to go. Let's be honest. Y'all know we're going to be the first one to go. We are hardly actually in the stores. So the stores that we do have, they're going to be the first to go. So what are you going to do when you don't have those options to shop by the year 2022? You have to go online. That is why it's so much better to jump ahead of the curve and go online for your clothing needs. And again, if you don't know where to shop, that is why I'm here. That is why I have the resources that I have. The proof is in the pudding. You can go scroll back earlier on this timeline even and see for yourself that I provided at least 10 to 15 websites that you probably had not known about or didn't know existed. They don't really have brick and mortar stores, but they are online and they offer much better options, a more variety of options. So let's keep on moving, y'all. The process is much easier to search online than it is in stores. Just like you shop online, just like you shop in stores and you're looking for a certain size, a certain color, you can do that all with a click. With a click, you can shop only according to size 18 to 22. You can only shop for pants with one click. You can only shop for the color green with one click, which I often do. You only with one click. Whereas in a store, you're set with those options. There's not as many options, and the options that you do have, you may not actually have those because they may not have your size. And so even online, it goes back to the incentives. They have extended sizes. Online, they have petite options. They have tall options. They have options, I know on Eloquy, they have options for if you are a little hippier. They accommodate your wider hips. I know they accommodate wider bust and shoulders. And so they have these other incentives and they have these other options that you can narrow down by. Like, I just want a size 18, green pants, petite. Click, click, click. All those options pop up. You don't have to wade through the sales racks. And so that's perfect. You can't do that in store. You have to wade through all those racks and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And it's so frustrating, especially as plus size women. We hardly even have a section in the store in the first place. That's a whole other topic. But when we get to the corner of the store, because, they don't put us in the middle or anywhere that shows they really care. But even if you find a section for yourself, you go in the back of the store in the plus size section and you're going along, and then you're like, oh dang, everything is either a 0X or a 3X that doesn't really fit very well. So the options aren't there, but they are online. And it's much easier to look for those options online. So next we have, it shows how knowledgeable you are about your body. You cannot successfully shop online consistently if you are not aware of your body. And you know what, online, I'll also show you, a lot of them are doing more and more of this. They're showing their models move in the clothing. They are showing their models moving in the clothing. And that'll give you more of an idea how it'll move on you. But also knowing when you see something on a mannequin, okay, it doesn't really have the same shape as I do. When you shopping online, it doesn't have the same shape as you do. So how are you going to know how it fits on you? Yes, you can try it on in stores. It's another thing with moving in all day. It's another thing in knowing how the fabric lays and the actual detail of the fabric itself, and understanding if you don't have that size in the store, but you really just do want to try it on, or you really want to know how it's set up. Sometimes the best indicator is actually digitally, where they'll break it down. It says how much, hey Jay, thank you so much for joining me, honey. I do appreciate you joining me here today. And we're just talking about why it is so much better to shop online, and why in many ways that's your only option. Thank you guys for liking, loving, and sharing this out. And so it's more convenient, it's cheaper, you have more options, better customer service, more incentives for you to shop online. You don't have much of a choice because, hey Dee, thank you so much for joining me, because shopping malls are closing at an alarming rate, and 25% will be gone by 2022 because they're moving online. The process is easier to search. So with 3 clicks, you can only search by pants, the color green, size 18, size 22, things that are for petite, all that stuff. So it's more of an incentive. You can't do that in stores. Also, it shows your knowledge and awareness of your body. You cannot shop without having awareness of your body. You can, it won't be very successful, but shopping online, you don't have that added security, and I put that in quotations because it ain't too secure. You don't have that added security of trying those things on. But you do have the added security of actually knowing your body and how it is naturally shaped, your measurements, and knowing your body type. And that's something that if you do not know, that is why I'm here, to help you figure that out. And so once you do know that, nothing can stop you. It doesn't matter if it's in stores, it doesn't matter if it's online. You know how clothes will fit on you. And you will have a 90%, 95% success rate as to why it fits on your body and to the things actually working out for your body. So number 9, it also holds you accountable. If you if you do not like to shop, it would be very obvious. You can't have access to something that you are not actively seeking. When you walk into a store, it's all done for you. It's all right there, which is which is another reason why I think a lot of plus size women need to stop shopping in stores, because it has made us very lazy. It has made us very complacent. It has made us more likely to settle. And we settle for clothes that we hate all the time. We settle for clothes that we don't like all the time. Yet we keep spending money on clothes that we don't like because we feel like we don't have an option, we don't have a choice, and there's nothing better out there. There's so much better out there, but it's all online. And so knowing about that, okay. It's all online. That's why I'm here. That is why I'm here, to help you guys understand that online is where it's at. Online is where you're going to find your most options, the most incentives, the most coupon codes, the most saving, is if that's what's driving you, even though we talked about that too. And knowing the value of the clothing. And so number 10, you're more likely to find the real reviews of clothes from other plus size women. So yeah, you go into the store and you wear this piece of clothing. Thank you for the like and the love, honey. You wear this piece of clothing, but it doesn't tell you what it's like after 1 or 2 washes. Online, when you go on the websites, they have reviews that they do not alter. They got the good, the bad, the ugly. And what works for this one woman who's an apple and a size 24 may not work for this lady who is an hourglass who is a size 16. And so it'll also show you the different body types of different women who've already paid their money and say, okay, after 1 wash, this shrunk. That's something that you do not know by just shopping in stores. You'll have it right from the horse's mouth. People are telling you, hey, this is good, this is bad, this is how it is. It runs a little small, or it may fit a little better, but these jeans, they stain very easily. Things that you will not know by simply wearing it one time in the store. And so you can get the real idea of how these clothes work from other plus size women who are just trying to help other plus size women. You're not going to go in that and not going to go into a store and find that. You're just not. They're going to make their clothes seem as great as possible, even if they're not that great. And so understanding, you need options. You have to have options. You know that you have options. How do you know? Because I'm here telling you so. And the proof is in the pudding. That pinned link at the top, that is where you can go to find over 50, 70, 85, up to 100 websites for the plus size stylista. And why would I put that together? To prove to you guys that there are so many options out there. You can't even name 20 stores where you can shop at right now, regardless of your size, that's near you. So come on, y'all. Lisa, thank you so much for joining me. And so I have 100 websites that you right now can go and shop at right now. So let's go over these different reasons. It's more convenient. You can shop in bed. It's cheaper. They're passing the cost on to you. They don't have to pay for a building, and so you don't have to pay for those extra incentive costs. You have more options. The options that you have in store are not going to be the options you have outside the store. And they have petite, they have extended sizes, they have all these different incentives for you to shop online. Why you aren't taking advantage of that, I do not know. That you don't have as much of a choice either, because they're shopping them left and right. And I guarantee you, in the next year or so, I'll be able to add another 100 websites to the list. And many of those will be formerly brick and mortar places exclusively that I've now moved online, because that's where everyone is going. And so you need to jump ahead of the curve and join them. If you don't know how to shop for it, I also offer my service. I have streamlined my services to the point where you subscribe and you have access to all of my courses. So it's going to be the wardrobe detox, the shop your shape, and to shop your closet. So you're going to have access to all of those, and the CZ to gym, so cubic zirconia to gym. So you're finding your confidence and finding it on the inside. And it's going to be at the Style Mine. And it's STYLEMINE. So you know how you mine for gems. That's what we're doing with your personal style. And so also knowing that that is online. It's something that you can't get in person. Access to a personal stylist 24/7. Access to at least 4 or 5 different courses that are self-paced, and you still have time and access to ask me exactly what you want to know. So if you are on the Shop Your Closet course for 3 months, that's fine. I'm still going to answer your questions if you're on week 1, if you're on month 6. Also, you're going to have access to webinars. We're going to start doing more webinars and master classes around here, y'all. Because it's about time we start learning those little skills that add up to create a certain sense of style. And there is certain store brand that is not durable. Yes. There are certain store brands that are not durable. And then understanding that you may also need some guidance as far as what sites are best for you. And sometimes, we need a little help. We don't necessarily know all that is out there or if it'll work for us. That's why it's a personal stylist. So I have the Style Mine, which is my subscription service, where you not only have access to things like that list of 100 gym websites, but whenever I update that list and come with volume 2, that's going to be added into the supplemental tools. You'll get that included in the cost, because my services are going to start as low as $47 a month every single month to have access to a personal stylist. You can have your own personal stylist for $47 a month as well, and for jewelry as well online. That helps. Yes, my 100 websites, it'll tell you they cover formal wear, swimwear, lingerie, bras, and undergarments, including shapewear, gowns, jewelry, plus size friendly jewelry websites, accessories, shoes up to a size 16, sizes up to a size 40, including if you have a size 16 foot, you can still find an 8-inch heel. It's all there. Tell me where you can find that in stores. Everyone doesn't have access to that. Most of them only go up to a size 11, y'all. And that's if you're lucky, because usually that size is gone. There's a lot of big fit women out here, and that's okay. But knowing that your options are online. And if you need help finding the right fit for you, again, that is where my services will officially be here for you, starting at just $47 a month. And that is going to my website, egchronicles.com. And on the border, you can do Style Mine. You click on Style Mine, and that is where you can find my services. I'm so excited to be rolling that out, because I've heard from many women like, I want this from you and I want that from you, but I'm trying to figure out how to have it all, or trying to save it. Like, it is all accessed for you. And so you get to my 4 premium courses, and I'll be adding more courses as the months go along. You'll have access to my EGC library. You'll have access to all of my webinars that are coming in the future, because I also have my webinars. I wish I had my list. Wait, let me see. As I'm sitting here with my blanket over me. My list. Dang, I can't reach my list. Thank you. See, I can show you better than I can tell you. She said it is the best. Yes. And listen, I had to stop at 100, because volume 2 and volume 3 are soon to come, because I want you guys to know. So let me just read you off some of these webinars that we have coming up. And if you are not a part of that if you're not a part of my style subscription service, so understanding that you'll get access to that. And again, don't believe me, believe in comments, y'all. Believe them comments. I mean, I'm not here to blow smoke in your face and to not allow you guys to understand exactly what I'm doing. So we have a few, if I can get this out. So, cute shoe must-haves, holiday dinner with family, what to wear, formal wear without the fuss, cocktail hour ideas, repurposing clothes, mastering monochrome techniques, flatter a large belly and hips, finding your undertone, having short torso and how to still slay, must-haves for tall women, holiday lookbook, how to wear sequins in your everyday life and make them casual, rainy day fashion, so how to dress and still look cute in the... Hey Theron, thank you so much. I'm just spouting off. Listen, y'all think I'm playing. Here are all... It's titled blog topics, but I said, you know what? I'm going to turn them into webinar. We're going to turn this into master classes, y'all. We're going to turn this into webinars. And so I have a service that for as little as $47 a month, you have access to all of my courses. You're going to have access to all of these webinars, and you're going to have access to that list of 100 websites to shop for the plus size stylista included. That pinned link is where you can grab the list, but if you sign up for my subscription service, it's automatically included. And so guys, it makes sense. Everything is going online, including your new style BFF, including the one who's going to tell you how to navigate. I'm going to teach you how to shop online. We're coming with the how to shop online and Asian-based websites. How to rock all black, fashion rules meant to be broken, how to thrift shop, when to shop thrift versus brand new. All of these things that you have so many questions about, how to walk in heels. We had a discussion about that. Essential bag lady list, fashion faux pas redefined, fashion for women in their late 30s, late 40s, must have for petite women. I mean, it's endless. Like my little binder right here, it's full of information for you guys. Now separately, those little master classes are going to cost anything from, now I'm going to have free master classes monthly, freestyle classes monthly, but I'm also going to have paid the premium stuff. It's going to cost anywhere from $7 to even $47 by itself. So why pay $47 for one master class? It's going to give you a bunch of information, or just pay that same price and have access to me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have access to a groups where you can post your questions and so share your pictures, and a group of other women who will be love to help you and support you. It is all about knowing your worth, knowing the resources that you have at your disposal, and using them to your advantage. Have you done that today? If not, understand the power of shopping online. Understand the power of doing everything online. And yeah, there are some things that you still need to do in person, but if you can have your own personal stylist online at your beck and call, if you can have 100 websites that you have to go to and shop, and listen, scroll back up for these comments. Don't believe me. Scroll back up. People have already gotten their list and they absolutely love it. Thank you for the likes and loves, and thank you guys so much for sharing this out. And so understanding that access, it's invaluable. How many of you can name more than 10 stores that you have access to within an hour radius of where you live? And I have 100 right there. You have 100 that you could potentially have right there on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer. You don't have to leave your house to even get access to it. That's all right. It's okay if y'all ain't with it. But for those of you who are ready, I'll see you. I will see you. We will be there learning together. And then on top of that, y'all, if that wasn't good enough, you have access to the library. You're gonna have access to that list. Again, there we go. L. Don't believe me. Believe the people who got it. It is worth every single dime. Every single one. Thank you, L. And grabbing that list. I think I still have a code. I think it's Emerald. You can grab that list and get a code Emerald and grab that online. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I am Cherry. I am a personal stylist. I am your style BFF, and I'm here to take you from frumpy and frustrated to fly and fabulous. The power of style and confidence. I serve primarily plus size women who are looking to celebrate their bodies and stop apologizing for their big, beautiful bodies the way that it is. And if no one has told you today, as is, who you are right now without any additions, subtractions, alterations, or any reconfigurations, you are more than enough as is right now. You are worth more than enough to be loved, to be appreciated, to be valued, and to be celebrated. And you can celebrate yourself right now. Go to that link or go to egchronicles.com. Understand that I am here every single morning, Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern. I was a little late today. Y'all gotta excuse me. But I am there every single morning, Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. I take my Sunday mornings off. But bringing you the best and the real 10 reasons why you need to shop online, 10 reasons why you need to get your stuff online, and 10 reasons why I am here. Listen, again, this binder full of information. I'm going to have a masterclass for the essentials for the modern woman, like the essentials that you need to have in your wardrobe, and so that you can shop your closet and have endless possibilities for what you can wear. We're going to have stuff about how to shop online effectively, saving time, energy, and even a little money if you want to. How to effectively, Takinia, thank you so much for joining me here today, honey. I appreciate having you on here. I just talked about the 10 reasons why you need to shop online, and I also have a list of 100 websites. 100. Now, many of you out there don't even have 3 stores that you can shop in person, and I got 100 that you can shop right now in your bed if you wanted to. For websites that are beautiful clothes, have every aesthetic, have every single thing that you could possibly want and need. Right there in that link right there pinned. And I'm telling you, scroll up to look at the comments. They're saying it's worth so much more that I'm charging. And so go ahead and grab your copy. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the loves, and please share this out because other women need to know the importance of shopping online and how it's just better for you. It saves you time, energy, headaches, money if you play your games and you get the cards right. Just understanding this, guys. It's so important. So again, I'm Cherry, a personal stylist and your new style BFF, and I am here to help you go from frumpy and frustrated to fly and fabulous with the power of style. Again, go to my website, egchronicles.com. Go to my Facebook page, Emerald Girl Chronicles, and like that here on Facebook. And you can sign up for the Style Mine right now. STYLEMINE. That is going to be on my website at egchronicles.com, and it's going to be in the little menu, the little navigation, because I just revamped this website overnight to give you guys what you wanted. So many people have asked me about what services I offer and how they can get all of them. And so if you sign up for the subscription service, it's starting at just $47 a month. It is going to be, you're not going to regret it. So I'll see you guys very soon. Ciao for now. Bye, guys.